Woolly mammoths once roamed the earth, but they've been gone for thousands of years. And there are lots of theories about why they went extinct. Some people blame humans, while others argue that climate change was the real culprit. But what's the real answer? Hi, it's me, and this is my channel. And to figure out what caused the woolly mammoth to go extinct, we need to first talk about what a woolly mammoth even is. Woolly mammoths were a species of elephant that evolved in Africa around 5 million years ago. They migrated to Europe and Asia, and then eventually became extinct around 4,000 years ago. Woolly mammoths were well adapted to cold climates with thick fur coats and small ears to minimize heat loss. They also had long, curved tusks and a large, fat layer under their skin for extra warmth. They used their tusks for digging through snow to get to plants, and they used their large size and weight to help them survive in cold climates. There are two main theories about why woolly mammoths went extinct. One is the human hypothesis, and the other is the climate hypothesis. The human hypothesis argues that overhunting by humans led to the extinction of woolly mammoths. Humans started hunting woolly mammoths for their meat, hides, and tusks as early as 12,000 years ago. And by the end of the last ice age, woolly mammoths were extinct across most of Europe. Some people believe that humans were the direct cause of the woolly mammoth extinction because we hunted them to death. However, others argue that humans didn't have that big of an impact. They say that woolly mammoths were already endangered before humans started hunting them, and that humans just sped up their extinction. The climate hypothesis says that woolly mammoths went extinct because of changing environmental conditions. As the climate warmed at the end of the last ice age, the amount of snow and ice in the Arctic decreased, which made it harder for woolly mammoths to find food. Plus, as temperatures rose, new predators moved into mammoth territory, including wolves, bears, and humans. These predators put even more pressure on mammoth populations, making it harder for them to survive. It's likely that both humans and climate change had an impact on the woolly mammoth's survival. But recently, scientists have started to question how much humans really affected mammoth populations. A study published in 2020 looked at the rate of genetic adaptation in woolly mammoths. The researchers found that woolly mammoths were able to adapt quickly to environmental changes, which suggests that they may have been able to adapt to the warming climate as well. And if they could have adapted, then maybe climate change alone wasn't the reason that they went extinct. Instead, the researchers suggest that overhunting by humans may have been the primary cause of the woolly mammoth extinction. But wait, there's more. Another study published in 2023 took a different approach. This team of researchers wanted to find out whether or not woolly mammoths were already endangered before humans arrived on the scene. To do this, they looked at the DNA of woolly mammoths from 40,000 to 14,000 years ago. They found that woolly mammoths experienced a population decline around 60,000 years ago, long before humans arrived. And this decline happened across their entire range, which suggests that something pretty big must have caused it. The researchers think that this decline may have been caused by something called the Younger Dryas, a period of rapid climate change that occurred around 13,000 years ago. During the Younger Dryas, the Earth's climate suddenly became colder and drier, which would have made it harder for woolly mammoths to find food. This could explain why woolly mammoths experienced a population decline 60,000 years ago, because it means that they were already being affected by climate change before humans showed up. So, who's right? Well, it's probably not humans, at least not entirely. While it's true that humans hunted woolly mammoths, the evidence suggests that they weren't the primary cause of their extinction. Instead, humans may have just sped up their extinction. Climate change, on the other hand, does seem to have played a role. Woolly mammoths couldn't adapt to the change in environment fast enough, and they went extinct. This isn't the first time that humans have caused an animal to go extinct, and it probably won't be the last. So, it's important that we learn from the past so that we can protect animals in the future. So what should we talk about next? Please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See ya.